Alrighty, we are back in the game with some more Third Age Divide and Conquer, and this is a brand new campaign. And we're going to be playing as the Remnants of Angmar. Isn't that what we're listed as? The Remnants? Right, these Remnants are going to rise up and reform and create the ancient kingdom of Angmar. Okay, welcome to Divide and Conquer. I'm sure most of us have read this. Probably by the time this one is finished, version 5 will be out. I've seen some TotalWar YouTubers doing campaigns in version 5, but they have access to the beta version. Alright, pretty much know all that, don't we? It's not too much in there that we need. Alright, you can turn off the UI pressing the scroll lock. I need to remember where my scroll lock is because I never use it for anything else. Alright, here it is. Yep, it says the Remnants of Angmar. Ice and Wind. Alright, lots to read. I'm not going to bore you by reading all of it. I'll let you read that, because you can pause it and read it. Yeah, there really is a lot to read. Alrighty. Recruitment report. Yes, we do have to wait. I think that pretty much always comes in at turn 61. Well, we'll see. I'm sure we'll get to turn 61. I bet it comes in end of turn 61 for me. Alright. Orcs of Gundabad. That'll be a fun faction to play as. Right. Does any of that affect me? Yes. We're allied to the Orcs of Gundabad. Alright. Let's check that out. Well, there's the Dark Lord Sauron. He seems to be absent at the moment. He doesn't have any servants. Currently there are 13 empty seats. Right, diplomacy. We have a lot of enemies, don't we? Powerful enemies. The Northern Dunedain, Freelanders, Dwarves of Ered Luin. We've already done a campaign as Ered Luin. High Elves. Well, those two are going to have very powerful units, and these will have powerful units, but later on in their campaign. We are allied to Mordor. Goblins of Moria to our south, throughout the mountain chain, and the Orcs of Gundabad to our east. I just call them Snow Orcs because we do have Snow Orc units. Alright, we have a spy. There's bound to be a lot of rebel settlements out there. Right. This one has a bunch of hillmen in it. I think we can actually recruit those units, can't we? If we capture the territory out here. Right, so they've got 6 units already. Don't we have a diplomat somewhere? Almost certain that we have a diplomat. Let's go and look. No, we don't. We do have 3 settlements. We have a fortress, a large city, and a stronghold. There's our leader, Overlord Agandar. There's our leader, leader's son. Oh, Drango, he looks like an orc, doesn't he? He's got eyes like a barrow white. Cold blue eyes. So we shouldn't have to worry about going east. At least not at the moment. Thralls. We have thralls. We do have a fort. There he is. Oh, he's got a powerful unit of barrow whites, but we probably can't retrain those anywhere, can we? At least not yet. Oh, I didn't turn on my timer. Oh well. And we have another fort here. Right, now we've got 5 units. I say we take them and head straight for that one. So that is going to cost us some money. We're actually still making a little money. Now the thing about Mount Graham is, oh, we can actually go through here, can't we? That's good. Now only one of those units is getting free upkeep. They do cost 270. What if we send one down? Scouting. There's a village there. Yeah, a lot more hillmen. Right. Now I know there's a little fort out there. Well, a stronghold, isn't it? Like a miniature castle. Right, you come on down there. Ooh, we run into a archer leg, or barker leg. Right, any mercenaries? Nope. No, they don't. Oh, they actually look like they have a large garrison. Missiles, axemen. Are they armor piercing? No, they're not, but they do have axes. Okay. Yeah, those sellswords, they're a tough bunch. Alright, let's see what we can construct. Now that we've taken them out, we're going to lose a small amount of money, but not too worried about that. Militarily, those are decent mid-level unit. What about up here? You can get a lot of units there. Witch Knights, is that the General's Bodyguard? 59, I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, we can already get Rudar units. Pikemen, how useful will they be? Because the dwarves won't have any cavalry. We're not going to fight much cavalry against the rebels. The High Elves out of Rivendell, they might not have much cavalry to begin with. If they do, it'll be missile cav. Breeland, they don't get that much cav, and again, the Northern Dunedain don't get much shock and melee cav till later on. They start out with missile cav. Let's see. So we can get a good amount of units there. We can get a good amount of units here, including cavalry. Skirmishers. I prefer shock. Oh, those are also missile cav as well. Right. Looks like we can get quite a few units. What should we invest in? Mines. Well, that's not going to give us much money in there. Although you'd think it would. Mason's halls. Yeah, I'm going to start with those. I'm a fan of that building chain. That makes everything cheaper as you go along. Everything cheaper. The next level was 4,000. Okay. So there'd be no growth if we went up. We can't change the tax rate there. Now we might need a few extra units there, but I think Moorholt could probably take this settlement. I do need a diplomat, and I guess I can only get one of those from the capital building. Right, they take 2 turns. It'd be useful to have some archers. Those are what, javelin units? Yeah, let's get some cheap units out there. Get them going. Right, that's everyone recruiting. So we're already allied and probably have trade rights with those. And the orcs down here, we're at war with those. We're at war with the Northern Dunedain, Bree, and the dwarves. So basically no one out here can we trade with. So where should we send that diplomat? We could try sending him all the way down to Dunland and Enidwaith and Isengard. Or we could try sending him over. That's a tough one. Let's see what happens. I'm going to lose apparently quite a bit of money. Oh. Right. that. Can't really get away with that, can we? Well, we'll start making money once we capture settlements. This one I think we'll be able to capture, although there's not much there. Next level will be 2000, won't it? Let's end the turn and see what will happen. Principality of Dol Right, there's a lot of scripts that kicked in on the first turn, isn't there? Wonder how well we'll do in this one. Wonder if people really care about doing good or evil factions, because we did Isengard as well. That was the last one, and that's pretty much considered an evil faction. Although I think Saruman is misunderstood. It actually looks like a gold resource just south of Mount Graham, doesn't it? That's what it looks like. Dominion of Isengard. Well, they didn't have much of a dominion because they got bogged down in wars, and Innerwave actually won that campaign. They got to their victory conditions before I did. Right, they're going to sally out, but we've got two units, two powerful units, and what was it, Morholt? He can regenerate. So as long as he doesn't get killed off, I'm not too concerned. But you know what? Let's start with a battle. Let's start with a battle. That's the two original trees, isn't it, in Valinor? Right, get going. He has the Serpent Elixir. Ooh, interesting. Right, they don't have very many men. They probably both have good stamina, right? Woodland Hunters. Get in there and terrorize them. I should look to see what his abilities are outside of the Serpent Elixir. Does it actually tell you? No. Come on, get in there. Speed it up. Oh, we've killed 4% already. Woohoo! I haven't lost anyone. Oh, we lost 2. Wow, he suddenly went down. They actually think defeat was actually likely there. Oh, there's the sellswords. That's their general's unit, isn't it? Well, he's not that impervious. He's taking a lot of damage. That'd be a shame if I got him killed. Yeah, he's taking a lot more damage. He's a Barrow-wight, and that unit Barrow-wights. Alright, so I'm going to save them. They're taking a lot more damage than I thought. Wow, he lost like 21 men. But yeah, we killed 286. Once he regenerates, we'll have another crack. If we send a couple more units, we'll take them. Yeah, I'm surprised how quickly he was going down. He's considered heavy infantry, and I'm sure he's got the terror ability, or frighten nearby enemy units. And he had his special ability. I'll have to look what that actually does. Yeah, at least he went into the fort. Right, those rebels are actually fairly confident, aren't they? Now, those are skirmishers. Ah, they've got a troll general. Blast. Right, well, we could try using them against these units, but those trolls are actually pretty darn quick and will get to us. Yeah, let's at least see them in action. We could start the first episode with 2 defeats, possibly even more. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? What a great way to start your campaign. Stay alert. Alright, we'll better start you. Alright, run away. Run over here. Let's see if we get chased. Now I know their javelins would do some damage to those trolls, and we will have to get rid of the trolls eventually. Yeah, but come over here and try to kill some of their main force. They probably don't have too many javelins, like 3 each, maybe. Well, they are outpacing the trolls, or the trolls are not chasing them. And because they have the skirmish ability, we don't get to use the captain's ability. Let's see how many we could kill off. Not all of their units have come in. Alright, stop there and start firing. Let's have a look at the hillman. That's it. Shoot them in the back as they turn around. Now they do have one good unit in there. This one, the Huskars, don't they have javelins as well? I'm fairly confident those have javelins. They've got war maces, don't they? Or axes, it looks like. But I thought they used to have javelins at one point. How are we doing? Kill 2%. Speed it up. Well, their troll general is starting to move a little bit. Right, come closer. Then shoot them. At least we're close to the edge, we can withdraw over there. They're just going to stand there and wait for their troll general to come on in. Use up that ammunition ASAP. Well, we did discover that they have a troll general. That's useful information. Wonder if we could get rid of a whole unit. I think we might need to consolidate all of those forces and just go after Barshaleg. Right, getting low on ammunition. That one's down to 108. And will we give them a charge? Let's see what they do on the charge. Oh, we broke that one, and that one's shaken. Is that their general though? Because he's got a gold star there. Run away. Run away. And withdraw. Withdraw. Not there. Yeah, there you go. Withdraw off. Yeah, but we killed, well, 31 in the battle. 27%. See, we got a good result. We'll have to send those back into Mount Graham for retraining. Now, can we get any of the Nazgul? I don't think so. I couldn't get the Nazgul as Isengard. You need the One Ring, don't you? But not all factions that get the One Ring can get the Nazgul. Was it Dol Guldur and Isengard, I think? But I could be wrong on that. Moria reclaimed by those pesky dwarves. Fornos reclaimed by the Dunedain. High Elves are upset with us for some very strange reason. Don't know why they would be upset. Now, can we get another diplomat? We can. Might as well. Right. I'll send one east. East side of the Misty Mountains. Right, he was down to 35, wasn't he? Yeah, he seems to have replenished. Okay. Alright, there's Athlin. Such a small village. It's got some good units. No, those are the ones that have... Oh, I swore that the landsmen also had javelins. At one point, I'm sure there was a Rudar unit that had javelins. Okay, you can get them. Grab them. Alright. Don't have any missiles. We're going to lose any money? Yeah, a little bit. Well, not really. Is there another fort around there? Can't go in that one. If he gets in there, that will save us 270. 180 for them. 140. 165. Now what? Alright. If I take him out, he becomes free upkeep. If we take him out, he becomes free upkeep. Now, how many units get free upkeep in a fort? 3 or 4? I think it's 4, isn't it? So that's 2 setbacks already. But you've got to know how well your unit's going to perform. Because we are going to be fighting a lot of rebels to begin with. It should take the dwarves quite some time to get close to us. And I very rarely see the High Elves push towards Angmar. But you never know. I think we'll start making a fairly decent profit as soon as we capture that one. Alright, we are heading in that direction. Get in there. Get in there. Yep, we're going to start turning a profit. There's a Vale settlement over there normally. You never know, we might even get peace with one of these factions. Isengard and Rohan. Not surprising there, is it? Yep, he's gonna... Yeah, he's pretty much retrained already. So we got all of those, so that's going to make the next buildings cheaper as well. Alright, now you can get mines. Yours are actually fairly decent. don't you have the other building? The Master Mason's Hall. I need some more money for that. Who's making us the most money? 644, 947, 994. Yeah, we got 3,000. My leader's pretty strong, isn't he? We got quite a big population as well. Now I'm going to invest in these buildings right at the start. So they didn't sally out from that other settlement. What was it? Noka Raglow. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get peace with all 4 factions. But we don't want to be at war with 4 factions. Despite being an evil faction, you got to be smart about being evil. I've read so many books and seen so many movies where the evil faction just says, we're evil, we're going to conquer everyone, and then they get defeated by a coalition. Don't try to take on the whole world all by yourself. Be smart about it. Ah, that's unexpected. I'm here. Now he's actually got a large army behind him. Wasn't expecting to see him up here already. Right. Yeah, we could always fall back and let him try to take that. Yeah, I'm going to go up there. That would have fallen in 2. Let him deal with that. Now you pull back and go up there. Because they don't always manage to take those settlements. I'm assuming that we are trading with them. I guess I should check that actually. Orcs. Well, you're not even getting free upkeep there. So are we still making money? Next turn, or probably 2 turns from now, we'll have enough for another building. Some more spies would be useful, but I don't think I can get any more, can I? Not from there, not from there. Probably need something like a tavern. Herbalist or camp. What gives a spy, if anything? Barrow whites. Ooh, so we can get barrow whites from the Temple of Melkor. Great Hall gives us witch knights. Right, none of those will give us spies. This one, Smokehouse. That's not that expensive. Spies will be very useful. It'll be interesting to see how Isengard gets on now that I'm not commanding them. I had fun playing as Isengard, but it took a long time to wipe out Rohan, and then the blasted Wood Elves attacked, and then Gondor attacked at the same time. Let's make sure that we didn't have trade rights. Well, that was a waste, wasn't it, of a few turns? Alright, maybe you'd like to pay for that. Okay. Yep, there they are. Talk to the Valesman. Keep heading over there. In fact, I'm going to bring him back. Alright. It's now going to take him 3 turns. Let's at least ask him. Okay, now they'll almost certainly turn this one down. Not interested. Alright, no, they won't go for that. Let's see, they may capture it, but weaken their forces. If so, we'll come back after them. Or they might try to take it and get pushed back. We shall see. Right, all those are getting free upkeep. We do now have enough money to pay for that building. I was going to put it up at Kandum. Wonder how quickly we can get the second one up. Because there's 3 buildings, isn't there, in that chain? The Mason's chain. And they make all of your buildings cheaper and quicker to build. Although I think you need buildings that take 6 turns, and eventually that will become 5. Buildings that take less than 5 turns don't get a reduction. Now we're going to get a military unit when we talk to the Vale, but I don't know if we're going to need that unit or even want it. Alright, the rebels here are going to sally out. Now we did kill off quite a few of them, didn't we? We almost equal them. Wonder what? It says he's Morholt the Hillman. Wonder what his unit is. It could be Hillman. Or it could be Savages. Or it could even be Pikes. I'm not even certain. We'll see when we get on the battlefield. Now they still have a lot of archers. So we're going to need to get in amongst them. You would be a good matchup for them. Alright, we might be able to win it. I wonder if he has a special ability as well. Alright, get off of your ram. Actually quite far away. Those running in, they're all going to come out the same gate. Ah, he's got Huskarls. Now they're classed as medium infantry. He's got the Iron Fist ability. You'd think that Huskarls would be somehow classed higher. Now, do we wait for them to get all their units out? They're all trying to push out of the gate. I did want to match him up with the sellswords, which are possibly still back there. Right. You're a Hillman, you go after the other Hillman. You go after those. Where are the sellswords? Ah, I saw them. There they are. Don't hold back. Right. You caught up to those. Where are the sellswords? There. Right. I wonder if I can get him behind their units. That one's actually taking a lot of damage. How's it looking? 7 versus 8. And they had a few more men than I had. It was about 50 or 80, something like that. I think he might only get to use that one time. Come on, pikes. You're not on guard mode. You should be pushing through. Let's activate it and find out how many times we can use it. Get in there. Alright, looks like we're actually winning it, doesn't it? He hasn't really lost any of his unit. Most of their troops, probably the woodland hunters by now. That's probably what they're down to. You took a beating, didn't you? Sellswords are holding out though. Javelins are very useful against them. Try to push through. What was his name? Moorholt, wasn't it? The hillman. Is he going to get to use it again? 180 seconds, that's 3 minutes. Cooldown. I think it should activate fairly soon. Alright, 39 versus 55. Sellswords are being worn down.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Good.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Come on, use it again. Are they breaking? This unit's almost gone. I swear it must have been at least 3 minutes since we used that. Well, we're taking prisoners.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Come on.
Let's pray it remains as such.
Has it not been 3 minutes? It seems longer.
Only half our force remains.
Yep, you're correct about that. Right, you managed to get over. He's gone. Come on. Try to push through. Use your mass. There it is. Activate. Activate. That one's broken. Oh, he's still alive. The savages are almost gone. Come on, that's 86%. And those archers are holding out at the gates quite well. See if I can pull him back and save his unit. Because he's got 2 silver chevrons already. They are silver, aren't they? Right, we've routed the sellswords as well. Get your pikes down and try to push them out of the way. Alright, I think we can speed that up.
Our army is tiring.
It's hard to even see their unit. Some of them did manage to get back to the town centre. Well, they don't need to run, do they? Let them walk. You can just walk, and we can just speed it up. Up, up, up. Well, those are going to come down and try and shoot us, are they? We'll end up losing about half the army.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, we get to use it at least 3 times. That's useful.
Our men have taken control. Our men no longer command the city.
Oh, but they will. Now it's starting to rain, isn't it?
Our foe is utterly vanquished.
Ah, 45, so what, we got something like 13% back?
Our most glorious.
That's some good going. Hey, we've finally captured something. Now that's the Witch King, isn't it? Alright. Now I remember that when we occupy, even if it looks happy, normally at the next turn it goes unhappy. But, I mean, it's nice to get 1,000 coins, but I'd rather have the settlement disoccupied, because the populations up here are very small. And the address has been besieged by somebody, so they did capture it. They must have taken some casualties. Those 2 units did, but the rest not so much. Now, was that a spawned army? Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Based on its composition. Yeah, see, now they're not happy. Even though we peacefully occupied them. A shame to kill off so many people. Right, we do need a Shrine of Melkor, don't we? Cultural unrest. Can't recruit anyone.
Your will
You're now going to be free upkeep, and we're about to get a free unit, and then we'll probably end this episode.
It's good to very well. What else do you have to suggest?
They won't give us that. Yep, accepted.
Well, that seemed fruitful.
Okay, if we head straight down, we're not going to talk to anyone. Do we have trade with the goblins of Moria? We do have trade rights. Let's go east then. So we got 1 unit of thralls there. That ain't much.
Get ready for fighting. By your command.
It ain't much. But we now have enough to put in another one of those. I wish we could go up by 0.5%, but we can't. Maximum level is 4,000. That would seem like a good position to stop, especially as they've started letting off the fireworks over at the country club. Pop, 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 pop.
Yes, my lord. Without question. Stopping here.
Yeah, you tried to talk to them. They should easily break that siege.
Continue tomorrow.
Right. We need to probably gather these forces and push down here. Capture that one. See how well we do against them. Because they got a lot of cavalry in there, but it's fairly light cav. Those are fairly tough. Yeah, that's where we'll go. Alright, we'll end it here.